Hello guys, it's V again, and today I'll be showing you another Halloween nail art design. And this nail art design was inspired by the night in which everyone goes trick-or-treating or the evening, but this one's inspired by the night. The materials you need for these nail art designs are a Sally Hansen double duty top coat or base coat. This one's double duty, but you could get any top coat and base coat. The next thing you'll need is some Essie Quickie Drops. This helps your manicure dry faster. This is optional, but I love to use it, and this works. The next thing you'll need is some glitter polish. This one's by Ice. The next thing you'll need is some black polish for the night, and this one's by Sally Hansen, and it's called Blackout. The next thing you'll need is some red polish. You might not use it today, but it's good to have it handy. Some orange polish. And some yellow polish. That's all you need for the polishes, and the next thing you'll need is a toothpick or a little brush if you have one. A little brush. This one, my nail polish dried up, so I cleaned it with some nail polish remover, and it's safe to use. Some tweezers. This is not necessary, but I like to keep it handy. A nail polish cleanup pen. A dotting tool. And a cotton quick tip. Another thing you might want just to keep in handy is the little stickers. They're like templates that I use basically to shape my nail art. It helps a lot, and these are also by Sally Hansen, and you can find them in your local drugstore. The first step is to apply a layer or two of base coat. You don't want to put a lot, or else it's going to take a long time to dry. And you might not want to use the Quickie Drops for every single layer that you put, because then the manicure comes off a little faster. You want it to last you about 2 or 3 weeks. A layer of the base coat, so that's what I'm applying, but you want it to be evenly covered and not miss any spots. After your base coat has dried, you will need to apply 1 layer of black polish. My nails are pretty short, and that's why they're coming on my skin, so that's where the nail polish pen comes in handy. You might want to use a nail polish pen when your nail polish is wet. That's the best time it comes off. For me it does, but other people prefer it when it's dry so that your nail polish pen won't get messy. So this is my nail polish pen, and all you have to do is basically kind of wipe around the edges and see how it comes off. So that's what I'm going to do. And this nail polish pen is safe to use. It won't hurt your skin or your nails, so it's perfect. The nail polish pen won't clean it completely, and that's why I go back with a Q-tip to kind of clean the edges up a little bit more better, but the nail polish will come off. So on this nail we're going to be making a little cat. So the next polish you'll need is some white polish. I forgot to mention this, but you will need some white polish. This is a little pink shade, but it looks white if you apply one layer. So you want to apply a small dollop of your polish onto a surface. I'm using the same napkin. The next step is to use your dotting tool and use a large end instead of a small end. And this is my trusty dotting tool. I've been using it for over 3 years and that's why it looks a little damaged. But you want to use the big end and dip it inside that little dollop of polish. And then transfer over to your nail. And I'm just looking where I want it. You want to be a little lower because you want the ears to come too. So I will be just applying a small amount. And then we can really reshape that into what we want it to look like. So right now they're just 2 circles, but we're going to make them into ovals, like actual cat ears. So to make your ovals, you want to use your toothpick. And I'm going to get I'm going to just take a little drop of my polish and kind of try to make it look oval. Stretch it out. I want it to look like actual cat eyes. And cat eyes are pretty hard to make. So as you can see, I kind of rounded the shape a little. And I added some little wings to the corners just to make it look more like eyes. I will go back and fix it to make it look a little bit more bigger. You want to let it dry for a while, especially because it's little eyes. And they're basically little drops of polish. So it'll take a little bit more time to dry. And I wouldn't recommend using the quickie drops on this either because it will come out a little bit more slippery and sloppy when we use our next layer. So the next thing we'll be doing is with the same polish, you want to make 2 little triangles up here and a little triangle facing downwards down here. And now this cat face will be facing towards me, but if you want it facing towards you, you want to do the opposite. So these triangles are basically the ears and the nose for a little cute cat. So now I'm not going to go to the dotting tool because it'll come out a little bit more rounded than you want. So I'm going to go straight to the toothpick, pick up the size I want, which is just a little bit. You just want it to be hanging on the toothpick and kind of making our little triangles. I made little triangles at the top and they're facing upwards, and at the bottom I made a little arrow. It doesn't have to be a triangle, but it's kind of like a cross between an arrow and a triangle. And this one should be pointed downwards. Now it looks a little weird. It just looks like little dots and lines, but once we shape the eyes, I promise you it will look like a cat. So now we're using our yellow polish and we'll be using our dotting tool again, but this time you want to use the small end because this design is actually pretty small. And dip it right into the dollop of yellow polish like we did to the white/pink. I think I have to get more polish. Now that my dollop actually looks like a dollop, you want to dip it inside like I said before. And place it right on the little eyes we drew. This is going to be like the cat's pupil. Okay, so now that I put the little yellow dots on my little eyes, it might blend in, but it doesn't really make a difference. So the next step is to put a dollop of black polish like I have right here, and use your toothpick And right now, we want to make little lines right inside our little yellow pupil. So as you can see, I put my little lines on my cat's pupil, and you could see the white clearly, the yellow clearly, and the black clearly. And now our little cat actually looks like a cat. So next, I'm going to be using my Essie Quickie drops and placing them right on top of my little manicure. Okay, so again, the rules for your Essie Quickie drops are to put 1 or 2 drops. I'm only going to be placing 1. So that was my 1 drop. The next step is to just let your little manicure dry for a while before we put the top coat on so it doesn't get all smudgy and messed up. Okay, so the next step is to apply your top coat, and you don't want to smear it again. And this will make it look glossy and beautiful and shiny, because that's what we're looking for. And voila! There's a little cat. Thanks for watching. Hope you like your video. Be sure to like and subscribe to Quickie Fashions. And to keep up with my creations, be sure to check out Quickie Fashions.